Family, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Talking with Tonio. So in this episode, we're going to be discussing the top 5 books I think every entrepreneur should read in 2021. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, Tonio, bro, you talking about reading, cuz? Reading? Right? We got YouTube, we have Google, right? And now there's new apps like Clubhouse that can give a lot of information, right? If you guys haven't checked out my Clubhouse video, make sure that you check it out. I give a lot of information about that app. But yeah, there's so many information sources out right now, so I get it. But I still think reading, especially these books I'm gonna mention in this video, is one of the best ways to gain knowledge and just open up, you know, your mindset. So I'm excited to share this information with you guys. If you're excited, go ahead and thumbs up the video. Now, if this is your first time watching me, hello, my name is Antonio. I am a digital marketer. And on this channel, I give entrepreneurial and YouTube advice, as well as digital marketing strategies to help grow your brand or business online. And so that's something that you're interested in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. But without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, you guys, so the first book that I truly recommend to you guys is called Think and Grow Rich. Listen, I really don't think you can call yourself an entrepreneur for real, without reading this book. That's how good this book is, okay? Everybody that you talk to that has read this book, I promise you, they give it a standing ovation, okay? Because I'm serious. Like, this book is super dope. So the main thing about this book that I love is it pretty much explains the power of manifestation, okay? And then it also gives you stories of people taking an idea, you know, and bringing it into fruition. Because honestly, guys, everything about this world is an idea. We're living in a world full of ideas, okay? Someone had to think of the PS5. Someone had to think of a TV. Someone had to think of the car. Like, those were all once just thoughts in somebody's head, and then they brought it to reality. So this is a phenomenal book. I promise you, check it out. You will not be disappointed. So the second book that I truly recommend to you guys is called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Guys, this book is dope as well, because I know for myself, you know, I have some really bad habits, okay? And sometimes you don't even realize it, but this book really challenged me to really look at my perspective and how I communicate with other people. So if you want to be the best version of yourself, now you do have to be open-minded to read this book, because if you read this book closed-minded, it is not going to help you. So definitely take your time. This isn't a book that you can kind of speed through. You definitely want to take your time and kind of digest it little by little, because the information in this book is very thought-provoking and intense. So take your time with this book, but it's definitely a book that I strongly encourage you get through and really be open-minded about and really digest properly. Now, before we get to our third book, I do have to shout out our sponsor of today's video, which is Audible.
Hey, Malcolm, your podcast on Audible, right?
That's right. And your new audiobook.
I mean, they got everybody on here. Jane Austen, John Cena, sleep stories, meditation. I mean, can you imagine a more fascinating place than Audible?
No, I've done the research.
You've done the research. Of course you have. Is that a piano? I want to play you something.
Can I pet your dog?
I wouldn't.
The most inspiring minds, the most compelling stories, all in one place. Audible.
I love Audible personally. Like, I listen to Audible when I'm in the car or when I'm jogging or walking in the morning. It just gets my brain in the mindset of learning. And so I love it. They have over 1,000 audiobooks on their platform. And then the cool thing too is right now, because you guys are watching this video, they're giving a 30-day free trial to all my viewers and subscribers. So if you want to sign up, it's totally free. Try it out for 30 days, see how you like it, and I'll link it in the description below. So the third book that I truly recommend to you guys is called The Psychology of Selling. Listen, guys, I don't care what industry you're in as an entrepreneur, you're going to have to sell. It's literally inevitable. Everybody is a salesman at the end of the day. And this definitely helps you understand the mindset of not only the salesperson, but the person that you're interacting with. So it was very, very eye-opening to me on how people receive salesmen and little things that can cause you to lose a sale. And then also, it also talks about, you know, the mindset of somebody that is in sales, right? And so they discuss like whatever you set your goals to be, right? That's typically the only thing you will achieve. So as an example, right? If I set my goal to make $5,000 a month every single month as a salesman, I've set that in my mind. And typically speaking, once you hit that $5,000 mark, you do not push past that, right? So you want to make sure that you're setting goals that maybe are a little bit out of reach for you, but you can push towards. And it pretty much gives you all the information you need to be a successful salesman. So definitely check out this book. Read it 2-3 times to really, you know, hone in on the strategies and skill sets. But yeah, I definitely recommend this book. All right, you guys, so the fourth book that I recommend is called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. And when someone recommended this book to me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was like, I don't know. But then after the third or fourth person was like, Tonio, no, I really think you should read this book. I checked it out and I really enjoyed it. And one of the main things that I personally got from the book is just being yourself no matter what. Sometimes as an entrepreneur, you feel like you have to live up to this, you know, status of having a nice car or a nice home or having all this money and being successful. And sometimes that can really weigh on you. But this book really, you know, kind of put me in check and put my heart in check. And really just being yourself. So this is a book that I truly recommend you check out for all you entrepreneurs, man, because it really changed my mindset on how I go about a lot of things. And if you notice, a lot of these books are all mindset based. I wouldn't say they're like self-help books or anything like that. A lot of it is mindset and strategies to implement to just help you be a better person. And this book is no different. Now, the fifth book that I recommend to you guys, and I am kind of cheating with this one, is pretty much all of Russell Brunson's books. You guys, these books are phenomenal. So that's .com Secrets, Traffic Secrets, and Expert Secrets, right? Now, I will say my favorite is Expert Secrets because in that book, he talks about selling through webinars and just being an expert in your niche and how to sell to that and how to build a brand and a cult-like following. So that was very, very interesting to me. But honestly, all of the books are great, especially if you're trying to learn how to drive traffic through social media. If you really want to learn, you know, some decent SEO strategies, just overall, all the books give a lot of valuable information. So if you haven't checked out those books, make sure that you check them out. As always, I'm always going to link all the links in the description, as well as, again, check out Audible as well for your 30-day free trial. Now, that is it for the video. Now, of course, there are some honorable mentions that I really, really like the 4-Hour Work Week, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Gary Vee's book, Grant Cardone. So there's a lot of books that you can check out as well. But honestly, these were my top 5 favorite. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your favorite books for entrepreneurs as well. But that is it for the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Until next time,